like their sausage. There are like so much shit here.
This sounds really good.
Egg snacks, sweet popcorn.
Sweet potato shaped snack.
It's very literal. I've never seen this before. Macadamia chocolate milk.
Powder and what the hell are we looking at?
This says
Blueberry yogurt. It's you put water in, I assume, because it's powder, so you put water in it.
that is very bizarre.
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
Oh, pizza! That pizza and mac and cheese. I'm in Jim's hotel room. It's very nice. Very nice. Nice view. Bad feng shui.
You can be bad feng shui.
Sliding door. Ooh. This is fancy. This is like the bathtub we had in Beito.
Yes, because the door is kind of like hidden.
Oh, there's like the pooping place.
Yeah, with the robotic toilet
This is fancy.
and the controls on the side there.
This is what we got at the convenience store. It's 2
I am-
cups of ice.
I'm bartender. Your drink.
I got the honey pear aid. What is an aid?
Huh?
I don't know what is an aid. And then Jim got jelly monster.
Jelly monster.
Whatever that is. This is pretty.
Oh Jesus!
He's turning 35 tomorrow.
Shut up,
He still get things on himself.
Madame. Your drink is served.
Well, thank you, sir. And then there's the jelly.
Interesting.
Jelly monster. This is very bouncy.
Yeah, this is going down here on the side, like boom, 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 boom.
How does
I
it
don't know,
taste?
it's a very strange consistency. It tastes like peach, I think, but a very strange consistency.
It tastes like something I had when I was a kid.
Whoa, you're not gonna like that one.
Mine's the pear one.
You're not gonna like it.
Honey pear, let me see.
You're not gonna like it.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah. I know how it tastes like, that's why I picked it.
All right, I think it's sweet and tastes like artificial sweetener, like chemicals.
What do you expect? What do you expect? Do you think they actually like grind pear?
Yeah, but I think yours is worse than mine. Your tastes more artificial than mine.
Yours has artificial coloring. It's equally bad, okay? We're at the fake traditional village in the center of Seoul. Supposedly there would be like traditional Korean music performance, but I failed at checking it out. Basically they don't have it right now. So we're just relaxing and enjoying ourselves in a courtyard of nothing, looking at people dressing up in traditional Korean clothing. Cabbage omelet. Cheese and egg inside.
It's hot.
It tastes like this cake that we have in Taiwan.
Was it good? Come on,
Yeah.
show me inside. I want to see inside. Oh, there comes the egg part. Yeah, hang on.
It's sweet and it's very eggy. Yeah,
That's the same price as that fucking s'more. Like, no.
cheaper than this one.
Oh, look at these, honey.
figure it out.
Now I talked to my colleagues, and they were explaining to me about the history about the area and how they were like struggling to keep it together because it was run down, so they wanted to like just tear it down and just build new houses.
That sucks.
Yeah, but instead they renovated it and kept it nice. And some of the people, apparently, according to my colleagues, some of the people who live here has lived here for generations. The house has parted down from generations to generation, and you can see. So there's like you see the roof. So this is a very old house, so kind of like a little bit newer. But you come further up, you'll see the more traditional ones.
This is a pretty nice place to live.
Yeah, it is. Also pretty fucking expensive.
Yeah. Ginseng chicken soup. Not any chicken soup.
No, mambo jumbo soup.
Ginseng chicken soup.
Chicken soup.
That's mine.
Thank you. So, yeah, I just realized there's rice in the chicken, like inside.
Oh yeah.
There's rice in the chicken. How is it?
Squishy.
Squishy.
There's no food. Where's the food? What are we having?
We're gonna have some pork shoulder. That's 500 gram. And then we're gonna have some beef rib, 200 gram. I think it's pretty good price. And I think they use charcoal inside.
Yeah, it's charcoal. This is charcoal. This is real charcoal.
We're outside. I think it's pretty nice, and I think that means too.
No, he's standing and smoking. I told
No, the other guy.
the other guy, Pete.
He just switched his stick.
Oh. Well, this kind of looks like we're in Vietnam. All right.
I think this is soaked. guys, welcome to Notes of Jill, the music travel blog. I'm Joanne, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about my feeling as a tourist in Seoul. If you already subscribed to my newsletter, my Facebook, my Instagram, or my Twitter, and hopefully you are subscribing to my YouTube also, you already know that Seoul wasn't really in a part of my travel plan this year, and it was completely a spontaneous decision. I only spent about 2 days there, and I really didn't get any time to plan. I don't really plan. But since I started this music travel blog or vlog, whatever you call it, I started to pay a little bit more attention to the local music and traditional performances. So I wanted to look up something, even though I didn't really have any time. I went on to Seoul City Tourism Board, and their website has a lot of helpful information. It's just that I really didn't have time to go through all of them, so I thought, fuck, why don't I just email them and ask them about it? Maybe they will reply, maybe they will not. So I wrote an email and asked them where I could find traditional, cultural, dance, art, music performances in Seoul. They responded really quickly as well. Like, I emailed them the night before and I got an email like the morning after. I was really impressed. So thumbs up to visit seoul.net. So if you're going to Seoul, don't hesitate to send them an email because they were beyond helpful to me. I'm pretty sure they will be very helpful to whatever you want to do in the city. That was also my general feeling about traveling in Seoul. Like, people are very helpful to tourists. I'm all for learning short phrases of a local language when I travel, but the only Korean I know are from Korean drama, like 안녕하세요, 진짜? 감사합니다, 오빠, 사랑해요. And one thing that my high school friend taught me, 죽을래, which is supposed to mean do you want to die, which I don't think is very helpful with my travel. That's like all my Korean. But hey, like hello, 안녕하세요, and 감사합니다, thank you, are two like super basic thing that human beings should say to people, right? So I think they will appreciate if you learn a little bit of Korean, even though they do try to speak English to tourists. The other thing about Seoul, well, I'm only talking about Seoul because I cannot really speak for the rest of Korea, is that from what I heard from friends and my own experience, if you are a vegetarian or vegan, you are going to have a pretty hard time finding food to eat in Korea unless you cook for yourself, because they love their meat, and the famous Korean barbecue is not a joke, okay? Like, there are Korean barbecue everywhere. And even in kimchi, kimchi you thought is just like marinated pickled cabbage, but I recently just learned that in kimchi there's actually fish sauce. So if you're like a die-hard vegetarian or vegan, you can't even eat the normal kimchi. So just a little heads up, if you don't like meat, you better do some research before you go to Seoul. Another question that people asked me after I came back from Seoul was that, hey, did like everybody actually look the same in Seoul, because you know how popular plastic surgery or how famous plastic surgery is in Seoul? My answer is no. Like, people just look normal. People look like themselves. Like, you don't see identical humans walking around everywhere. But there is also a part of my trip that I didn't include in my video. I went to a street that was just full of plastic surgery hospitals. I didn't record anything because I was catching up with my old friend who had been living in Seoul for 10 years. Basically, he told me that street was just purely for plastic surgery. But in general, I think plastic surgery is common, but it's not like what you think. The only thing I noticed is that all the girls seem to have the same type of makeup. If you've been to Seoul, I would love to hear what you think about the city. Please comment below, and don't forget to subscribe!